Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Another Fat Guy Cooks. I am your fat guy, Andy Baker, and today we are going to be making beef bulgogi, which is a Korean dish recommended to me by Necro Nut. Let's get on with it.
Another fat guy cooks.
First thing we're going to need is some beautiful ribeye steak. Now, I got like 3 of these bad boys here, but let's leave the big bad boy and save that, because I could fuck this up, in which case I'll need a spare, but more likely I'm gonna have it for my dinner. So we are going to cut our beef rib this way into nice thin pieces, like so. You want to try and get them as thin as you can. We're going against the grain as well. You want to get them as thin as you can without them sort of falling to bits. We have our delicious chopped beef rib, or ribeye, or whatever you want to call it. Next, we need to sort out our marinade. So we're going to put our marinade straight into our blender, because we're just going to blend the whole thing up and it's all going to mix in together, and then we're going to marinate our beef in it, right? We need 1 small pear. We're just going to take the top and the bottom off. There's actually a proper Korean pear that you would use for this that I can't quite remember the name of, but this is just to add a bit of sweetness and a bit of flavour. 1/4 cup of reduced sodium dark soy sauce. We want 2 tablespoons of light brown sugar. We're just going to eyeball that. It's about 1. It's about 2. So we want about 2 tablespoons of toasted sesame oil, which really comes out quick. Want about 1 tablespoon of ground ginger. I've actually got some pre-ground stuff in a tube here. It's not quite as good as the real thing, but we'll add a little bit extra just to account for the fact that it's a little bit more muted when it's out of the tube. I have got some proper stuff here. I'm just being lazy. Fucking sue me. Let's go for 4 decent sized cloves of garlic, which we're just gonna crush down. Take the little tough bit off the bottom and then throw in. Okay, that's 4 cloves of garlic. We then need some gochujang. Now, this stuff is like my favorite fucking thing in the entire world. It's fermented Korean chili paste and is absolutely delicious. Can quite happily just eat it on its own. Oh, that's so good. Now, I think we need about 2 tablespoons of this, but we're gonna go a little heavier because I absolutely love the stuff. And again, this is the thing about cooking. If you've got a recipe and one of the ingredients is your favorite fucking thing in the world, and put more of it in. You know, use recipes unless you're baking. If you're baking, you follow the fucking recipe. If you're just cooking, do what you want. That's everything we need. That is our marinade. So, we're going to put our lid on, and we're going to blend the absolute shit out of this for a minute or so. Once we've plugged it in. Okay, as you can see, we now have our beautiful blended marinade. We have our beef. We're going to take a nice big Ziploc baggie, which these things are absolutely perfect for marinades. We're going to throw all of our beef in here, like so. We're going to, oh my god, taste our marinade, which is, holy shit. Man, you could just drink that on its own. Jesus. Okay, we're going to throw our marinade into our Ziploc baggie. And then we're going to half seal the Ziploc bag. Or seal it so that it's almost to the end so the air can escape. And then we're going to push it down until basically all the air is out and our sauce comes right up to the top here, and then we finish sealing it. Roll that up, and then that is going to go in the fridge overnight, and I'll see you tomorrow when we're going to cook this up, and it's going to be fucking amazing. I can't wait. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow.
Here we find the native species Choncus erectus in his natural habitat. See how he exhibits his recently acquired meat hunted from the local supermarket. Before him is a roughly constructed fire pit. His species has only recently been documented using these in the wild. Fascinating. It seems his full concentration is on charring his beef strips. This is not so. He is forever aware, forever diligent of his surroundings, smelling the air and listening for predators who may deprive him of his kill. In such cases, he can release a bout of terminal flatulence that will stun, if not kill, even the largest and most ferocious of woodland beasts.
So about 3 to 4 minutes on each side on the barbecue, depending on the heat of your coals, or you can do these in a cast iron skillet. Either way, cook them till they're all nice and sticky and charred and looking delicious, and then take them inside and eat them.
Okay, and we're back. We have just come back from the barbecue with all our delicious bulgogi, which is now all nice and charred and crispy and beautiful and tasty. In the background, while you guys weren't looking, which is kind of cheating, but I don't give a shit, we've just knocked up some rice. So we're just going to plate up nice pile of, I think we're using basmati for this, but you can use whatever you feel like. Before we start serving this up, we just need a few sesame seeds to toss over our beef bulgogi. Some spring onions, because everything needs scallions, literally every meal. Whatever if you've got baby food and you're feeding your kid baby food, sprinkle some scallions on top of it. You'll get that extra star review from the baby that you weren't probably going to get before. I think we just use our hands. Oh, here we go, a fork. It's nearly as good as using our hands. Throw our beef bulgogi on top of our rice. so. Grab our paper towels and do a slight little bit of presentation work. A few scallions. And that's it. That is beef bulgogi and rice. Right, let's see how it tastes. It's just crazy rich and tender. It's that smokiness and the sesame seed flavour coming through from the sesame seed oil. Oh man, this is fucking amazing. And super easy, as you saw. Right, I'm gonna go eat all of this. Okay, so follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/hackoddity. Follow me on Twitter @hackoddity. Follow me on Instagram @anotherfatguycooks. Join my Patreon, patreon.com/AFGC. And please like, comment and subscribe because it helps the channel and it helps me. Another Fat Guy's just cooked. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys later. Goodbye.
Another fat guy cook.